Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2017 Volkswagen Tiguan Wolfsberg Edition in this gorgeous reflex silver metallic color. This all-wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine mounted to an automatic transmission. Starting up front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got that classic Volkswagen grille up front. Great looking grille. And as we move over here, you'll find some very stylish headlights, and just below here you've also got the fog lamps for some additional style and utility. Just coming around to the side of the vehicle, you've got the 17-inch alloy rims the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the Pirelli tires with lots and lots of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll find the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror, and on the front pillar here you've also got the Wolfsberg Edition badging there. In back, you'll find tinted windows for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo, and that tint continues in back as well. And up top here, you'll find the nice black roof rails, which accents the silver color perfectly, and of course you can use that to expand your storage at some point in the future if you choose to do so. In back here, you've got the nice black roof fin antenna, as well as the color matched roof spoiler with the integrated brake light. Back here, you'll also find a rear windshield wiper, which is a fantastic feature to have on days like today. Over on the left-hand side, you'll find the Tiguan badging, and over on the right-hand side, you've got the 2.0 TSI and 4Motion badging. And underneath here, you do have a dual exhaust, which sounds and looks great as well. If you're looking for a sporty SUV that's got lots of interior features and is still affordable, this is the vehicle for you. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with the interior features. Hopping inside, this Tiguan is nice and easy thanks to the proximity smart key system, but of course you do have your standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob as well. You also find the trunk release button there, so you can easily pop the hatch without having to hop in the vehicle, and you've got that nice fold away key as well, but it is a proximity smart key system, so you probably won't need it. You'll also notice you've got the aftermarket remote start module, which is a very nice feature to have, so you can fire this SUV up in the winter and warm it up before you even hop inside. All you have to do is walk up the key on your person, and you'll notice this little divot here in the door handle. Simply press that to unlock the vehicle, and of course when you hop out you can press that button again to easily lock the vehicle. Inside, you're greeted with the very stylish black leather interior here. You also notice the nice perforation in the center of the seat for the heating functions. And just below the seat, you'll also find the power adjustable seat controls, which includes your power adjustable lumbar support. If you take a look in the footwell there, you've got the nice Tiguan branded all-weather mats, and those are nice and easy to clean. And you'll also notice you've got the nice metal pedals in there, which looks great as well. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and get started with the interior bells and whistles. The features inside this Tiguan start with the push button ignition, which is actually found down here on the center console. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is inside. If you take a look over at the driver's side door panel, you'll find the controls for the power locks just next to the door handle. Then of course you've got the controls for your power windows and mirrors, and as an added bonus, all of your windows are one touch down, one touch up automatic, and you've also got heated mirrors for those cold winter days. Just below here you've got some extra storage, as well as an extra cup holder and speaker integrated into the door panel. And just to the right here, you'll find the controls for your headlights, and as you can see, this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights. And to activate the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior, simply pull on the switch there, and that'll activate your fog lights. Just to the right here, you'll find the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster, and over on the steering column here, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stalk here, you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with cruise control. You've got the switch on top here to turn that on and off, and you've got your set and resume buttons over on the side here. Over on the other side, of course, you do have your wiper controls. If we back up and take a look at the steering wheel here, you'll find a very nice design. You've got a nice leather wrapped wheel here. Very stylish. And over on the left-hand side, you'll find the steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. In the middle there, you've also got the Bluetooth hands-free calling button, and on the bottom, you'll find the voice recognition button. Over on the other side, you'll find the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, so let's go ahead and take a look up there. You can see at the top you've got the time as well as the gear that the vehicle is in. At the bottom there, you've got the exterior temperature, and of course you've got your odometer there as well. And as you can see, this vehicle currently has 33,272 kilometers on it. In this very first information screen here, you've got your digital speedometer as well as your speed warning. You've also got your travel time, fuel consumption, average fuel consumption, your range, total distance, and your average speed. You can also click through to your audio system so you can check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the wheel or even glance at your infotainment system while you're driving. Next, you got your phone, so if you have that hooked up, of course, it'll automatically connect for you. You've also got the vehicle status here, and that'll let you know if it needs any servicing or anything like that. And finally here, you've got the settings. So there's lots and lots to go through and customize to your preferences, as you can see. If you take a look towards the center of the dash here, you've got 4 climate vents surrounding the embedded touchscreen infotainment system. And just above it, of course, you've also got your hazard lights as well as the passenger airbag warning. In terms of your audio options here, you do have your standard AM/FM radio. You've also got XM radio as well as a CD player, USB and auxiliary inputs, SD card slot, and Bluetooth audio, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. If you do have your phone hooked up, of course, you can also access the phone screen here. And in terms of your other options, you've got App Connect here, you've also got your images, you've got your sound options here, and your setup. There's lots to go through and customize to your preferences. If you put this vehicle into reverse, you'll also see the backup camera pop right up, which is a really handy feature. And you can also adjust the brightness, contrast, and color of the camera as well. Putting the vehicle back in a park, of course, will bring back your main screen as soon as you hit the button on the side. Just below that, you'll find the dual zone climate controls for the vehicle, so you can adjust the temperature independently for the driver and the passenger. And it's also an auto system, so you can hit that auto button there and let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat to get it to your desired temperature. You'll also notice the 3-stage heated seats here for both front passengers to keep you comfortable in the winter. As you continue down here, you'll find the button for your traction control, so you can easily toggle that on and off. You'll also find the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned, as well as a nice little tray here, which would be great to drop your phone in. Just next to the push button start here, over on the other side, you'll find a 12-volt outlet. Then, of course, you've got your shifter in the center here with a nice leather boot. And as you can see, you can put that into a standard mode if you're looking to manually shift between the gears. As you continue down, you've got your nice centrally located parking brake button, as well as a couple of cup holders hidden underneath here. Then, of course, you've got your nice padded leather armrest in the center, and that opens up to reveal your center console with a nice carpeted bottom. Over on the passenger side footwell, you've got those same great all-weather mats, and just above here, you've got the glove box with lots of room inside. And you've even got a handy little pen clip in there. Over on the passenger side door panel, you've got the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as, of course, the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Taking a look up top, you'll find an auto-dimming rear mirror, so that'll keep your mirror nice and dim automatically without you having to flip it down at nighttime. And up top here, you'll find some interior lights, as well as a handy little sunglasses holder. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you've got more of that same great black leather seating that extends across the rear bench seat, as well as lots of legroom for the rear passengers and those same great all-weather mats. If we hop inside, you'll also find a couple of handy storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat, as well as a couple of climate vents in the back of the center console to keep the rear passengers comfortable. And to keep the devices charged up, you do have a 12-volt outlet back here as well. You'll also find a nice little extra storage compartment, and if you look towards the center seat here, you can also grab this pull tab and fold it down, giving you a couple of extra cup holders and a nice little armrest for your rear passengers. Of course, you could also use that as a ski pass-through here because it is that nice hard plastic. These rear seats also do fold down in a 60-40 split. If you have some additional cargo to store, you can simply grab the tab here and fold the seat down nice and easily, giving you tons and tons of interior cargo space. And you'll also notice that it folds flush with the trunk, which is really handy, so you can easily store large items flat. We'll go ahead and take a look back there, but before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel here. You'll find the same great design that we found in the front, as well as, of course, the controls for the power windows back here. And you've also got the power lock controls. That's something that you don't see on too many vehicles, but it's a nice feature to have. So let's go ahead and take a look in back here. You've got the trunk release just under here. And in back, you do have that nice Tiguan cargo liner to keep the carpet underneath in pristine condition, as you can see. And of course, underneath here, you do have a spare tire, as well as the tools to change it in case you ever get a flat. And you've also got some additional interior storage there as well. Back here, you'll also find a handy interior light, as well as a 12-volt outlet. That concludes this short video walk around, but this stylish and utility packed SUV will not last long on our lot, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leith Head Road, or visit us online at kelownatoyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.